So I thought I would try something that I haven't done before. Shoot a video outside at night. And I've been thinking about this video that I was planning on doing probably tomorrow during the daylight like I normally do them. But I thought, you know what? I have to go out tonight. So I'll have a little bit extra time. So I'll stop sooner and I'll do this video about AI. Now, I'm sure we've all been hearing it. I've been hearing it to death that AI is coming. AI is not coming, it's here, and it's going to take your jobs away. Now, the thing that I really want to talk about, and it started me thinking, I've been a teacher for a long time, and I've been watching some videos online about a lot of young people getting out of college and they can't find jobs. They have good degrees in fields that a few years ago had employment, had opportunities, had openings. But as the world changes and as technology advances, a lot of those careers that they studied for, that they thought would be a secure career, that they thought would be a career that where they would be employed, they're slowly disappearing. And it's not all hype. It really is. It's not all hype. But it's not doomsday. That's not what this video is about. There are a lot of people, big networks, national news shows, all talking about how AI is coming or AI is here and AI is going to take your jobs away. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is just another tool. Now, throughout our history in the world, not just the United States, tools have been developed and people adapted to using those tools and things change. Some jobs will disappear. The founder of the largest AI company has admitted that yes, jobs will disappear. And he couldn't deny it. No one can deny that. Whenever society goes through a major change, things change. Businesses close, new ways of doing things develop. And AI is just another change that we as humans will have to adapt to. Now, unlike a lot of the videos I've been watching, and the reason I decided to do this one is because no one, it's obvious. I mean, I haven't seen it yet. There are probably other people out there that have thought the same thing that I think, that AI is not the big boogeyman. AI is not the doomsday machine that people are making it out to be on a lot of the videos that I watch. Again, it's a tool, and we need to learn to use that tool. Now, as a teacher here on YouTube and a former teacher in all different levels, starting with middle school, high school, adult school, and even some on the college level, AI is something that needs to be embraced. Now, a lot of the people, young graduates, that's what I'm pointing this for. This is what made me start to think about it. I have some people in my family who are getting out of college, and they're worried about, are they going to be able to find jobs? Are they going to be able to find careers? AI is an opportunity. I haven't heard too many people saying that as plainly as I'm about to try and explain it. And I can't explain it all in this one video. So I decided to do a series of videos to talk about the opportunities that AI will bring, the opportunities to do different things, the opportunity to pursue different careers. And right now, the beautiful thing about it is that all these companies that are spending millions and millions and billions of dollars developing AI, there's no training programs. There's no really sophisticated college courses because it's all changing so fast. There could be some college courses that give you a basic understanding of artificial intelligence, but there are no courses that can make you an expert in artificial intelligence. And what I'm here to tell you now is that a lot of you young people, and even some people that, you know, getting close to my age, there's so much you can learn about artificial intelligence for free. You can position yourself as an expert in artificial intelligence by going to and reading and trying for free a lot of the different systems. What I would recommend is that you do not fear it. You embrace it. You look for the opportunity that's presenting itself to you right now, where you can learn a skill that many businesses are going to need. I've worked in the past with many educated people as clients, much more educated than I, higher degrees, doctors, lawyers, professors, teachers, in all different fields. Some of them have become my friends when I produce videos for them. Because the thing that I bring that my business brought to them was something they needed, something they wanted to use, something to make their business better so they could be more successful and make more money. And what I brought to them was my video production skills. Now, artificial intelligence, the reason I'm talking to you about it is because it will bring an end eventually to the independent video producer, because so many people will have the ability to do what I built my career on for the last 35, 40 years. Right now, artificial intelligence is not going to end video production. It's not going to end acting. It's not going to completely end graphic artists, but it may be getting close to that. And there are a lot of careers and skills that people are afraid of that they think artificial intelligence will end. And yes, it will end a lot of those careers. No doubt, no doubt. But it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen instantaneously. And the reason this idea for this video came to me was because I started a few months ago dipping my toes into artificial intelligence. And as I looked around, and as I watched videos, and as I went to many of the sites and paid for the paid version of their service, I realized that, yeah, it could create great looking videos for comedy, for, videos to use on the internet, videos to use to shock and to make degrading videos or humorous videos or whatever type of videos people are making with it right now. Mostly comedy. But it's not ready to completely eliminate people who work in these creative fields. It's not ready to completely eliminate writers. It's not completely ready to eliminate musicians. It's not completely ready to eliminate actors or directors or editors. That's what I talk about, acting, directing, and editing. It ultimately probably will, but it's not doing it overnight. So the fear of artificial intelligence, from my point of view, is unwarranted right now. And what I want to bring up in this video is the opportunity. And I'm going to talk to some of these recent college graduates who I've been watching a lot of videos. And yes, I feel for them, because you spent the last 4 years studying a degree that may be obsolete. 2 years ago, no one, 3 years ago, no one, 4 years ago, no one would have thought that your computer science degree, your programming degree, your computer engineering degree would be worthless upon your graduation. And I've been watching video after video of young, well-spoken, as they say, applicants of all races. All races. This has nothing to do with race. It has to do with technology. Artificial intelligence does not care about your race. Artificial intelligence does not care about where you're from, your socioeconomic background, who your mother and father was. It doesn't care about any of that. It's a tool of technology that must be embraced. So the bottom line of me doing this video is an introduction. I have a whole list of topics planned right here that I was planning to talk about in this video. But I think it's more important for me to do a setup before I go into the different categories. Let me just read about to you some of these categories I'm going to talk about in the next couple of short videos. Instead of me trying to squeeze it all into this one, I'm going to talk about AI is not science fiction. It's here right now. It's not science fiction. It's not something that is, will it do something to the employment market? It's already doing it. It's already eliminating jobs. Some of the major companies have already said they put freezes on hiring, especially in the technology market. Another thing I will talk about is AI is a skill, not a technology. I touched on that in this video right here. It's a skill, not a technology, because the people writing the program, to them it's technology. To us, it's a tool that we will use to do different things. For instance, one of the reasons I started investigating it, let me go off this little tangent a little bit. One of the reasons I started investigating it, because I'd been planning a graphic novel for years. I even started it one time by hiring some artists and did some preliminary sketches, did some drawings, they did drawings, and they did some preliminary rough animation. And it, honestly, the truth of it is, the drawings and the animation became too expensive. It was out of my budget range. So those projects had to be put on hold. I had written the scripts, I still have the scripts, and I thought that AI may be a way for me now to continue it. So I bought into the initial hype. I was excited about it. So I took my scripts and I started creating the characters that would populate the story. And I was going to create an online graphic novel based on the scripts that I had written, the series that I had written. But what I discovered really fast after about a month of working with AI, that it wasn't ready for prime time. No, it's not ready for prime time. I know you see a lot of great, shocking AI now online, and everyone's different companies who have invented it and who own it and want to sell it to you talk about character consistency. That's the problem. That's the main problem right now. You cannot get consistent characters from frame to frame. And as a filmmaker, that's unreasonable. That's a no deal. Now, I've recently been seeing a lot of different companies saying that they have solved the character consistency problem, but I haven't really investigated myself firsthand. And this is something that I will do, because even though I'm new to it, I do what I'm recommending a lot of you young people now who can't find a job: make yourself an expert in artificial intelligence for free. For free. It's something that can be added to your resume. It's something that you will be in need for, because there is a big need for it right now. A lot of companies are using artificial intelligence, AI, as a buzzword. Oh, we have AI this. It gets on my nerves too. A lot of computer companies are just stacking AI onto every damn thing. But AI has been here. The versions that we use on our phone where it auto fills in the word, that's a simplest version of AI when you're typing, and it automatically starts to auto fill in what you're typing. When Netflix starts sending you the type of videos that their artificial intelligence thinks you want to see, that's artificial intelligence. YouTube uses it to a great degree, right here on YouTube. When you look up something on YouTube or you watch a couple of videos, like I got caught in a YouTube loop a few months ago. I was looking at some of the ways to develop your YouTube channel. Since I'm working on my YouTube channel now for the past 8 months, I started watching some of those videos. And then I couldn't get anything else because the AI was sending me only ways to make it on YouTube. So what I had to do was I had to start watching other stuff to get AI to stop sending me all those damn how to make it on YouTube videos, because there's so many. There's so many people here on YouTube trying to sell you their book, their program, their lessons. And it's not coming from them, it's coming from the artificial intelligence who decides what videos to send you on YouTube. So I'm saying all this to say, yes, AI is here. There's nothing for you to be afraid of. But it can be a big advantage to a lot of young people who have degrees, who are educated, who have skills in other areas. You can be a self-taught AI expert. Let me go back to my list here. I have a number of things on this list I wanted to talk about. Let's see. Self-taught learning. Again, with AI, that's what I'm bringing up right now. All of the companies, you can go to the major companies and learn how to use their system for free. For free. They have simplistic manuals, but also buried in the user guides, they have user guides, which you can get those user guides and download them and study them and become an expert in that field. So there are many different levels. If you can find an area of AI that fits with your degree, learn it. Then you can legitimately put yourself down as an expert in that area. Because if you learn it and you know how to use it, somebody will pay you to use it for them. Like I said, the reason I brought up all the high-level executives that I've worked with my video production. Now, it wasn't that these men and women weren't smart enough to do what I would do for them with video. It's that they didn't have the time, they didn't want to learn it. They had other things that they were working on, their business. I remember I had a contract with a company that dealt with a lot of doctors. And the doctors did not want to take the time to sign the documents that they had to sign to move our production and our things forward because they were busy. They were legitimately busy. They didn't have time to schedule me in to come to talk to them. They wanted the service that I could perform for them. They wanted what I would make them, but they didn't legitimately have the time to sit down and talk to me and explain it to them. So they would get other people to sit down and make the decision and sign the paperwork for them. But the same thing is available right now. Right now is the time to learn. Right now is the time to do it. Right now is the time to get behind artificial intelligence. Don't fear it. Don't stand by and blame it because this technology was invented and it took away the career that you have been studying, that you plan to be your career to live your life. Use this opportunity. Go to those sites. Learn everything you can. Because there are no formal classes. There are no professors. There are no degreed programs that are backed for certain AI programs or platforms or use cases. This is all new. This is the wild, wild west. Do you think gunslingers back in the day would go to some program to learn how to be a gunslinger and pull their gun out fast and shoot first? No, you learned it on your own. A lot of people in the old back learned to play instruments on their own. But you have the inventors of this technology putting the instructions on their sites for free. You can learn it, you can become an expert, and you can charge for that service. I don't hear people online, and I know I'm not the only one talking about this. I don't hear people online talking about the advantage that's staring a lot of these graduates in the face. Yes, it's going to require more learning. Yes, it's going to require a commitment. Yes, it's going to require you to get new knowledge that you don't have. But that's the beauty of it. Once you learn it, it's similar to any program, computer-based program. They're all basically similar, except the buttons are in different areas. Some can do video well, some can do photos better, some can do backgrounds. But once you know the basic knowledge, once you know how to write a prompt, how to speak with the artificial intelligence to get what you want, and you have the patience to rewrite prompts to get to where you want to be, there is an opportunity. There is an opportunity for you to succeed, to use this new technology, not to fear it, not to point a finger and say, we don't want AI. I'm an actor myself, and a lot of my fellow actors are afraid of artificial intelligence because it's going to take our jobs away. They're going to be computer-generated actors. They're going to be computer-generated voiceovers. They're going to be computer-written scripts. Yes, there are going to be that. And there's nothing we can do about it. We need to figure out a way to work with this technology to our advantage. Not sit back and shake in fear because a new technology has been invented and it's going to take your job away or it's going to take your kid's job away. You need to figure out how to use these tools to your advantage. And right now, before they start making you pay for that information, you can go on these sites and you can learn how to use this software and how to make it your advantage. And become an expert in this software. Become an expert in artificial intelligence. Teach others. You'll have a legitimate skill, a service that you can provide to all these businesses who are falling in on the AI hype right now. I'm not saying hype in a way that it's not real, because it is real. It is something that's going to change this world, and it's changing it already. It's changing it already. So don't fear it. Don't fear it. I see if I can get through my list this time. Every time I start to get through my list, I get a little hyped up. But let me see. I'm just going to give you some of them real quick. AI is a skill, not a technology. I just said that. Self-taught learning is powerful. There's no one to teach this to you right now. There's no college professor who is an expert in AI, because the AI is still being invented and it's changing every week. It's changing, listen to me, it's changing every week. There are countless free accounts out there where they're giving away the ability to learn how to work it. They're giving it away. It's something you can get for free that you can learn. A technology that's not going anywhere. It's in its infancy. It is a baby right now. And if you learn it right now, you'll be the one, you'll be the expert. You can be an AI translator. You just tell people how to use it. The people tell you what they want the AI to do, and you tell the AI. You write the prompt for AI. AI creates independence. It's going to free up workers. Yeah, and those workers may have to go somewhere. They might have to go somewhere else and work in a service field. But the smart ones are going to embrace it. The smart ones are going to embrace it. That's why I'm doing this video right now, to tell you to be one of the smart ones and try to figure out how you can embrace AI and not sit back and shake in fear. And I'm talking to a lot of young people who just graduated from college with degrees, and they're walking around. I watched this video with this young girl, very attractive, very smart, very educated, from a good family, Caucasian, and she could not get a job anywhere. There was nothing wrong with her, but the field she had studied is earmarked for AI. It is earmarked for AI. This is the start of a movement. This is the start of a change. And if you want to be a part of it, the AI executives are giving you the knowledge. They're giving you everything you need to know to be the intermediary between the technology they have built, the technology that they have raised money for, the technology that they are selling that a lot of people can't use. And a lot of the business people who make the decisions, they don't want to learn how to use AI. They don't want to learn how to write prompts. They don't want to learn how to continue to learn, because it's not something that you learn and you learn it one time. You're going to have to continuously keep up with the changes that these artificial intelligence companies make. They're going to need people who specialize in this. So if you're just out of college, and you got your resume and you got your degree from an Ivy League school and you can't get hired, don't sit back in your house crying because AI has taken your job away from you. Learn to work with AI. It is a tool, not an entity. I know they're talking about general artificial intelligence, general intelligence, where it can think of its own things, and ultimately that's going to happen. Ultimately that's going to happen. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you that that's not going to happen, because ultimately it will happen, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. We as humans are going to be in the loop. We're going to be in the loop. And if you put yourself at the height of that loop, you're going to be in demand. You can write your own ticket. I got to go. I'm going to talk about these topics in future videos. But I wanted to get this out because I've been thinking about it for a few days. And I wanted to shoot it tonight while I had it fresh in my mind. But yeah, I'll be back with more information. Thanks for watching.